Today I'm going to start with picking a card. I'm picking a card from Beyond Lemuria Oracle cards. I like this deck because the images are very beautiful. She's on, the artist is on Instagram. You can find her there. So I'm going to pick a card and speak on that. Crystal keys. Lemurian quartz crystals are special pieces of clear quartz said to have been encoded with great knowledge for the spiritual evolution of the human race. This card is about deciphering wisdom codes. Be inspired to find the wisdom hidden in times when you feel triggered. There is so much information within our raw and intense reactions that when you choose to be present and peel back the layers, great spiritual insight will unveil itself in a way tailored just for you. Wisdom comes through inner paradoxes. Be odd in creative flow or a state of surrender. These crystals may be powerful keys to your spiritual evolution. I have everything packed. And yesterday I felt the call. I heard the call from this particular crystal and I needed to take it out. And it was because I was building my altar, my abundance destiny altar. And I could see it being part of my altar. It was calling me. It had to be there because I will be traveling and I wanted to have a traveling altar. So what am I infusing this crystal with? What is my intention? Is to really create the abundance that is needed to have the mission for Mother Earth be completed. That's something that I am passionate about, and I recognize this part of my mission for the time being on this planet. And I heard the call, and when Mother speaks to me now, I'm listening more and more. How do you know when you listen to Mother? Is when you listen to the soul of you. It's a very clear call. And when we are disconnected, we can't hear the call. We can't hear Mother speak through us. We can't hear nature speak through us. So the synchronicity is that this card pretty much describes the way I woke up this morning. And I'll emphasize, I'll elaborate on that, these programs that we're dealing with. And the card is a complete revealing of synchronicities that this card is telling me the answer that I was looking for to get me out of a funk. So when I say a funk, I mean when we have trigger situations or triggering conversations, programs that we're running. How do you recognize a program that you're running? Well, it is a negative program. It is a anti-self virus. It puts you in a state of fighting yourself or putting yourself down. I'm not good enough. I'm a piece of shit. I am not valuable, I am not worthy, I am whatever it is that you're telling yourself, those are the negative programs. And they're multi-layered. Sometimes you think, oh, I don't have those. And you go walk a few steps deeper and you find yourself listening to a limiting thought. Sometimes it's even a thought that makes you righteousness about something. It's still a limiting thought because then you want to be right about what you know, what you think. So expanded consciousness comes with allowing yourself to break those barriers. Comes with allowing yourself to see past those programs, wanting to go past those programs. We have so this this class that I'm in with Z Earth Star is it's called womb wealth creation. And the abundance of who I am can only come to fruition here when being shared with those around me. And a lot of times we have thoughts that stop us, block us, limit us, like I said earlier. And I've had a ton of those, like a ton. um, and so connecting to Mother Earth is giving me, challenging me to my next level, where I get to pull myself out of the program and get to create. Why? Because I was so what's the word that I'm looking for? I was so deep in the program or allowing it to hold me that I would not see how time passes and I am not fulfilling my mission. This has happened. Then you can say there is the experience of wasting time, right? Whenever we're not in our full expression of self, you could say that, you know, where would you rather be? Where, if there is another place where you would rather be, where would it be? So can you take yourself there, or you just don't believe that you can take yourself there? And who says that you can't take yourself there? How do you hear that voice in your head saying that? I am looking on Instagram and Facebook, and mostly Instagram, and I'm seeing you can do a million scrolls in a minute, and your brain goes just like the programs are being triggered and more and more and more. The competition triggers, the like, I'm never going to be good enough trigger, that I can't do that trigger, the, oh, I can do that. But then there's no follow through. There is a sense of overwhelm. There is a sense of being left on the sidelines. There is a sense of, oh, I made $200,000 in one day. And then again, the program says, where is your 200,000 in a day? So to get past those programs, this is cool. To get past these programs, you have to really dig, look, observe yourself, be present to yourself. And the quicker you can discover them, write them down. Write them down and sit with it and see how it has affected you, how it has stopped you from doing things that you could be doing. It's like an overlay. There is an organic reality. There is an organic God expression. And then there are these overlays that have been placed so that we can't reach full consciousness. We're being fenced in. And these fences are telling us whether we're good or not, whether we can or not. There is this insecurity, this state of doubt, this state of, well, fear is an overlay. Mother teaches us certainty. Mother Earth. This is what I learned from the Kogi people. Certainty. This is how it is. And reading the universe, you get the message directly from the universe and you read it. It's your message. There is no doubt in it. Doubt is an overlay. Whenever you doubt yourself, you question whether what you're going to be doing is good or bad, or if you're good or bad, or can I not? And it's this insecurity and this lowered frequency. And then you back out, and then I back out and stop. It's basically a stop. Oh, maybe I need to sleep on it. Okay, great. There's going to be an answer. So crystal keys, back to the card. The crystal being infused with the destiny of abundance. And I entrust myself with allowing myself to be taken there by the goddess of abundance. Nature is abundant. Everything that is out there that we see is abundance, created not by us. We see as the holographic projection of it, yes. And Mother Earth has created all of it. Sometimes we forget that this is where our home is. We just take it for granted. I get really bugged when I see people handling trash. That's a big one for me. Anyway, today we spoke a little bit about crystals, and the true organizing principle of reality is God, source. And nature has a divine architecture. And when nature is a divine architect of everything, why do we think that we can do things on our own? Think about that. Where do you notice that you have a barrier for yourself? We are now required to go deeper in our awareness. There is superficial awareness, and then there are different deeper levels of it. And when we bring deeper awareness to who we are and sit in the conversation and focus on the moment of what's going on the sit with it. Just sit with it and feel into it. Next time we're going to do a little hypnosis session. I think that's what we're going to do. So, until next time, I'm the Muse.